Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.2 preview playthrough as the Pentastar Alignment. In the last episode, we pushed back out to where our territory was initially. We're still in the process of recovering with our ground forces here, so we're gonna keep doing some of that. I like that I actually build ATPT. They're so cute. We're gonna have two of those towers. Let's get a U, a U, a U, and maybe a U as well. So we still got one ground force over here on Telos after the last battle. I think we're gonna send them back around to Serenno, and we will go from there. But no, 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 I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. Don't want you. But yeah, so last night I showed off some of the stuff that's been in progress in a quick Discord stream. Showed off some Hapen stuff, showed off some Sith stuff, showed off a lot of stuff. But one of the nice things that I've been working on this week is changing how ship crews work, which means we no longer need the dummy structures for ship crews, which means the galactic level should run a little bit better. But also means that when you can't afford a ship, so currently with ship crews, when you can't afford a ship, we can afford all of our ships right now, but like Cisco wouldn't show up, for example, or if we didn't have enough, we didn't have 150 ship crews, the Praetor carriers wouldn't show up. And now I've been able to make it so that because of the patch in January, you can use enable and disable buildable, which is a story event that just locks out or just darkens out the icons the same way as it would if you couldn't afford them with credits. It doesn't put a message up, but still, it's much better than having the ship fully disappear. So that's much easier to work with. It also means we can make the ship crew costs whatever we want, rather than having to go with the 12 tiers that we were last time, which will really free us up to make the feature kind of whatever we want, rather than the kind of limited way we've had to put it in so far, because there are those restrictions on it. But yeah, it's cool. Severus is asking, will the Empire of the Hand ground rework be in 3.2? So the main thing with the Empire of the Hand ground rework is it's mostly visual. Like the ship, other than the infantry, the stats for the vehicles are in line with everything else. So while there will be a bit of a shift in what stuff do, it's going to be a mostly visual thing. I don't think we're going to be able to do it in 0.2. We have so much that we're already still doing. Like we've done all the Warlord reworks and the entirety of the Haven faction. So, designing new stuff is always the hardest thing to do. But we might be able to get one or two in, but it's unlikely we get much there done. I'm not gonna build a field base for that. Alright, they got the INT-4s here. Can we target low enough? A lot more ground units can hit air stuff more effectively. So it's while there are more air units in the game, you'll probably see a couple more when you play. It's still a much better setup. The difference between the Crimson Victory and the regular Victory? No, there's not. Other than the redness. I'm gonna head... Oh, no. No! So, I'm gonna head over to this, the sensor array, but something we didn't talk about last time is that the sensor arrays have been changed a bit. Rather than being a full map reveal, they are now the same reveal range as a regular sensor node, but they also get sensor ping. So that makes them still really useful, but not quite as like hugely OP as they always have been. Alright. Let's get you... Okay, there's a lot more actual units here than I was expecting. So we're gonna have to fall back a little bit. No, that's an AA unit. We don't do AA units, Nemesis. Is there food in Star Wars I would love to eat? There's barely any food in real life that I'd love to eat. Pizza's good, so Star Wars pizza. They've got to have a good pizzeria in Star Wars. I figure, like, Dex's Diners probably got some pretty great pizza. If I had to guess. Just like space pepperoni pizza, but... Alright, you are one person. You can go over there alone. And you guys get over there, because you need to kill that. Get back here. We've got like an infantry meat grinder we're gonna be... Alright. Let's see if we can get through there. We're gonna have vision in a second. No Wanda. I've made that joke before, I'm almost positive. They have an ATAA over there still, but... Alright, cool. Wait, did I just lose both of the tank? I did. So yeah, a map like this is probably not going to be quite as big an impact. Because like the vision reveal will still be up to probably around here, then you have the ping. So it'll still give you a lot of information, but it's not quite the same, like find it, then sit back and bombard.
Attacking target. Awaiting orders.
What? Did they just...
Ready.
How dare you? How absolute dare you? Alright, can you please shell that?
Yes, sir. This way. Roger.
Alright, are you anti-vehicle? You are, so the infantry are safe enough.
Targeting.
Fortunately, the bombers didn't quite make it. Run!
Moving out. Reporting in.
Alright, you guys just stay back here and let this do some of the heavy lifting for now.
Roger that. Advancing. Moving out. Advancing. Warm up. Right away, sir.
Need more of our vehicles.
There they are.
I really think
Squad.
the game is worse for having orbital bombardments in it. how they were implemented in FOC. But it's also the kind of thing we can't take out because people will complain a lot. It's always a fun metric to have to care about. I'm not saying there can't be good ways to have that, but the way it was implemented in EAW, or when they added it in FOC, not great. Yeah. It basically is just like a end the battle, please thing. Are we going to be able to kill that? Or... Yay, we got it. It's like having the most powerful thing in a game mode that's present in basically every battle be entirely unanswerable is not ideal.
Over there. Affirmative.
Like, I think it's much better with the planetary shields, but not the local shields. Those are fun as well, like planet-wide shields.
Yes, we secured an abandoned turbo laser tower. On my way. Reporting. Roger that.
You need to get
Acknowledged.
over there.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah. I mean, you can do stuff with the PA infantry, but they really ought to have a vehicle with them.
Right away, sir. Form up.
They're gonna stand still for you.
Moving to position.
Kill them. Kill them now. I mean, we didn't have the best vehicle setup coming in. We had a Nemesis gunship, the artillery, and one TIE crawler company, I think. So, for a planet that had pretty much a fully stacked ground setup
Awaiting orders.
and some ATAAs, which is apparently not great for the Nemesis. Thanks.
Right away.
Has there been any changes to the focus of the different warlord factions? We did a whole video on their rosters being entirely redone. So yes. Between both ground and space, all of them have... Where before they didn't really have any focus. They were just whatever assets we had done and then spreading them around to make them playable. They all have very different focuses now.
Copy.
If you mean has it changed since that, no, we're still working off of the original plans. The original plans we're really happy with, and with how they've been implemented so far, we're still really happy with them, which is always a good sign.
Firing. Ready for duty. Weapons activated. Awaiting orders.
Alright, run at it! Run at it!
Target confirmed. Advance. Ready for command. Attack.
Yeah, you can just kill turrets now. I think this is the last thing they have. There we go. Bombing. Alright, seems like a good place to save as well. 37. There'll be new influence units this update. There will be a couple. Some stuff like the Munificent was moved to influence rather than being a core part of anyone's roster. Yeah, it's Rep 37. Because this is a Clone Wars faction, guys. Why aren't we adding more Clone Wars stuff to it? Thrawn's Revenge Dev admits Pentastar Alignment's actually Clone Wars faction. The Republic campaign's done. I don't need to worry about it anymore. I just need to not forget when I load it. But I'll be saving differently anyways, so. I can delete the Republic saves. There's nothing that I need to go back and check with them. That campaign went relatively smoothly, other than just the economy being kind of a mess when it started. So, that is what it is. Let's see. Like, I do want to stop Zinj from existing. So that's kind of one of the things I'm looking towards right now. We don't have the credits to do that yet. To spy on him.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Until oh shit, they're attacking while Grant is here. And while the HV gun is here. What are you thinking there, my little green friends? Do we have 10 ground units total? Yeah, I think we do. There's 3 there. No, we don't. 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. But Zinj is in space, so what do we care?
Reporting.
Do we want to even put... No, I don't want to put a cannon on... Maybe I should have sent the Kane fleet back here. Oh, look, we got 7. Probably 8 now that... Yeah, look, we're up to 8. Okay, so this is why they were a little bit confident that... What the... Did they build a beta as an influence unit? They did. Will there be more ways to increase influence if you aren't in the Republic without moving the capital? Yep. There are a few different levers on influence, you know. Huh.
We've located the enemy.
ADY strikes. I think there's an interdictor in right now, but if I destroy anything, they might have one. Yeah, C-Bob, so it's only been the beta and sometimes the Nova. The Alonji, Chiruba, both use, and the Flare, I think, all use the shader, but they don't have the issue. So... Gonna miss. Oh, there we go. There, it's in the playthrough and it died. Thank you, Angry Ek, for subscribing. Appreciate it. For 14 months. A lot of months.
Ready for orders.
Alright, can we win this? Clearly, yes. I'm sorry for my gloating before the battle, Empire.
Prepare for jump to hyperspace.
I didn't mean to. I did mean to. This is the exact same thing that happened last night on Mass Effect, where I was gloating about running everywhere and then a fucking Reaper stepped on me. I probably could have gotten another HV gunshot off or two, but if they drop in an interdictor while I'm there, then it's like Grant's dead, and I'm not willing to lose Grant. Yeah, Tritone did clip it, so. I really need to get back there before... Ooh, it's 600 though, too. Okay, they don't actually have an... Yeah, they do have an interdictor. It's right there. Shit. Okay. Okay. Not the biggest ground battle or ground force they could have sent. They really went for it in space. On ground, not so much. They got stormtroopers plus those.
Ready, sir. Transfer coordinates. I copy. Yes, sir. Scouting. Reporting. Active. Order acknowledged. Ready to go.
Oh yeah, you can check the clip section for the Leviathan thing, and then you can watch the Mass Effect streams for more such shenanigans. Vehicle, anti-vehicle.
Destination. Gearing up.
No, this is definitely it, Pop. Don't ruin my hopes and dreams.
Yes, Commander. Fallout troops. There they are. Blast them. Construction complete. Construction super active. Scanning the area. Watching for the enemy. Scouting area.
This is all the stuff what got showed.
Let's move out. Comlink active. Awaiting orders.
Anti-vehicle. We have stormtroopers for this, so that's good.
Take cover.
Those are more competent.
Let's go.
The artillery.
Reporting in. Roger that. Form up. There they are. Awaiting orders. Orders received.
AV turret, AV turret.
Awaiting orders.
The problem is going to be
Blast them.
the artillery. The biggest problem.
I copy. All right then. Load your weapon. Reporting.
You're an anti-vehicle turret, so, like, shoot anti the vehicles, please.
Yes, Commander.
How much for all my money? Yeah, get locked up in a hut war. Please.
Panel open. Firing. Reporting. Roger that.
Maybe you can actually hit that from there. That'd be good.
Awaiting orders. Ready. Affirmative. Target acquired.
Oh, they're leaving. No, they're landing more stuff. Never agreed to that. You're not supposed to have more stuff.
Heading to coordinates.
Get back here, ATAP. You need to stand back. Oh no.
Affirmative, sir. Spreading out. Ready.
I have a bike too.
Engaging rebel forces. Go back to our orders.
No! How dare you? Okay, well, screw you guys too. I don't like you either.
System lost.
I've got an Executor class Star Destroyer in 12 systems.
Artillery online.
Tactical battle imminent.
Worst case scenario, I can blow up the interdictor if we do end up staying around it. But without the hypervelocity gun, I'm not gonna bother.
Enemy is approaching.
I think the interdictor's probably in the battle already.
Reinforcements.
Well, you know what? Let's go in. It's only 2 full pop cap worth. So
Location confirmed.
oh, that was
Location
Dentist, Glory Hammer, Bomber Bucket, fuck these lasers, and Lucre Who.
Reinforcements on.
What's all this exploding happening?
Tartan cruiser reporting.
Alright. Whose name did I miss? I missed yours, which is Ready to Go Away.
TIE squadron here.
I think we can
Bombers at the
we can take what's on the map right now, obviously. But the question is going to be, can we take anything that comes in after? Because it's
target.
double the pop cap, double the fun. Oh, the explosion was the shield booster.
Commence firing.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Fire at will. Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing. Fire at will. Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing.
Alright, now go for the other one with octuples.
Ready to receive orders.
You guys go down there.
Link active.
And
Those
bombers on that.
are the primary target.
You can come forward.
Eyes reporting in.
5 fighters get forward as well.
Escort carrier standing
Awaiting
by.
command. Location confirmed.
You stop there, because you are starting to take fire.
Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing. Fire at will.
Okay, I'm a little less happy with you taking fire. You stop there, and you pull back.
TIE interceptor here. For the Empire.
Roger that. Destroy.
Clearly the centerpiece of the fleet is that, that beta, so... Shit. Still in. Still in beta.
Form up.
Okay, bombers all up there.
Setting up my run, sir.
Orders, sir. For the Empire.
Online. Sir, I've got him.
Shields are down to 50%.
All batteries commence firing.
We need to do something about their bombers.
I've got him.
Fire at will.
Here, go for that, and then... You try to avoid blowing things up. Just try to kill stuff that is fuller health. Not full house.
All batteries commence firing.
There's their interdictor. I may not be able to get to, actually.
Copy. Those laser banks are the primary targeting a lot.
Fire at will.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Just in range. There's the Gravwell gen.
Engaging the enemy.
Reporting. Affirmative. Sir, I've got position.
All batteries commence firing.
Okay.
Fire at will.
1, 1,
Engaging
1.
the enemy.
Go after the stragglers.
Awaiting command.
We are gonna lose Lukrahu, but we've killed a lot of their stuff. Like, I don't want to leave these guys roving around our fleet. I would have preferred they went for the Greater Maldrude, but they're not doing that, so... Cost us the Secutor, we killed a lot of stuff.
Intercepting.
Hasn't cost us any engines yet. And it hasn't put us below the 90% mark, but I don't think it's implemented to auto-heal from that right now. I wasn't killing the heroes first because the heroes were farther back. It would have been much harder to actually get to them. I was hoping to pick them off as they were coming in, which we kind of did with the first stuff, but then as they jumped the rest in, it was more of a cluster and harder to do that. Let's see. We need Star-Lord, and I might be a Viking. I still think Ord Mantell is going to be our best place to hold there, so I want it back. But that's kind of rude of them. But either way, I think that's going to do it for the first episode here. So for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Those watching on Twitch, stick around.